Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday Hump Day edition, March 2nd, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and fantasy football guru, Philly Pete, and we're live, as always, on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another epic episode as we discuss. Hey, we're rolling into March right off the bat with a huge bang. Right now, let's keep rolling. All right, we got Wednesday's card, 4 games tonight. Nothing crazy. A lot of nice couple games. As much as you think it's crap, whatever you think it's a solid Wednesday night rivalry sort of game. 4 games tonight. I'll discuss it. That's why you tune in the show. I'm down to discuss all the games tonight. Angles, bets, leans, whatever you may need. You'll get the analysis and much more on today's episode. Last night, we go off, like I said, March is heading into a firestorm right now. Unbelievable start. Monday night we crush it for 7 units. Last night we crush it for almost 6 units. Just about almost 13 units overall in the week so far to start off the month of March. We're rolling. Let's keep it going. Clients are on fire right now. Some of you even just signed up this morning too, so I'll get you guys set up as well. Again, I'm running the same deal, $50 for the entire rest of the NHL season and playoffs. Can't beat it. Probably one of the best deals on Twitter right now, and this is the time to sign up because we are winning. We aren't losing anytime soon. We're going to keep rocking and rolling right now. But this show is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use that promo code 12ounce 120Z. Once again, BetUS. Create an account. 12 ounce is your promo code that matches your first deposit up to $1.25. And Zingo TV, channel 761. If you don't have it, it's a free app. Like I said, download it. It's free. Go to download it. Zingo TV, and then when it's doing so, go to channel 761. Simple as that. You'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. Amazon.com. Like I said, we have a website out there. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon, and don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports store, where we have a large variety of Pete's Power Plays apparel, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, whatever you may need it's there. Women's apparel, kids apparel, everything. Whatever you can think of, colors, sizes, name it, it's there. Check it out today and get yours while it is hot. Okay, so today on the air, like I said, we have March is coming in with a bang. I'll discuss last night's recap. We're rolling. Okay, we're rolling. It's good to see 2 days in the month. I know it's a long month. But this is we're getting a little bit of March mayhem going on, a little March madness going on. A lot of people feeling the love in March. Better weather is coming our way soon, thank God. We're ready to rock and roll. Hockey's doing really well, so let's do it. All right, and then of course I'll talk to you guys about the 4-game NHL slate. So for tonight, so let's do it. Let's kick it off. We have 8-2-1 last night. What can I say? 8-2-1. With a plus 5.9 overall units. Again, Monday night we cashed out for 7 units. Last night we cashed out just about 6 units. It's remarkable. It's been a great run. So let's do it. Wings, Sens, puck line parlay, plus 1.5 at plus 305. That lost. Wings, of course, won. They covered that, but the Senators were up 2-0, and then they give up 5 goals like it's nothing. I was really confident with this pick, too. I did like that plus 305 spot, especially if you're getting, solid value out of the 2 teams there. And Senators, playing under galore, but nothing you could do there. That's just how it is. So we lose on that game. Sharks over 5.5 with the Vegas and the San Jose Sharks over 5.5. That was another loser. those were the only 2 losses of the night. Then we just get really serious now, and we start winning everything. We're killing bookies right now. Take your tickets to the bank. You're cashing them out. Oilers on the money line, cashed. Devils first period over 1.5, easy peasy winner there. Wild Flames first period over 1.5, easy peasy winner there. Ducks over 5.5, that was a winner. I was going to upgrade that for Twitter to 2 units. I was that confident in it. Like I said on the show yesterday, these are 2 teams that can score, and they've been scoring. Bruins, they score 3, and I said, Ducks are going to get shut out again. They're pissed off, all right, and they knocked in 4 goals. So that was an easy over. And also, you cashed out 2 dogs that I mentioned on the show yesterday. Ducks money line at plus 150 and the Red Wings money line at plus 175 or plus 180. So 2 dogs cashed out last night on yesterday's show. Hey, if you tuned in and you played them, congratulations on your winners. Simple as that. I did tell you, like I said, I did say on the show as well, this is going to be some sort of a dog night in the NHL, and I picked those 2 dogs as my favorite, and they both won. So, like I said, let's keep rolling. This is why you listen to the show. You're not going to all these bets that that sometimes I don't make my card. That's why I tune into the show. If you don't like that I took the over 5.5 in the Ducks game, but you like the Ducks money line better, take it. That's why I do this show. So you guys get every angle and bet and lean that I like, breaking through every game. So there you go. And once again, a lot of cappers out there don't do this, as much as they should. So this is a good. This is probably one of the best hockey shows out there in terms of breaking down every game, every angle, every side, recapping too, because a lot of people do not recap their wins or losses. I mean, like I said, I'll go 0-11 and I'll be down 42 units, a couple months ago. I'll be more than happy to say that to you guys. I really don't. No problem at all. It's all about transparency 101 when it comes to the NHL capping or just capping in general. So, and I love, I want you all to see my face, of course. I all want you to see my face. It's the reason why. This is the man behind the mask, Philly Pete. This is who I am. Wins and losses, we're all here. And, as transparent as it is, that's how you got to be. That's how you survive in the capping world, betting world, is being transparent. Like I said, I've been in this industry for 4 years now. And nothing but transparency, and consistency, as you can see on my timeline for the last 4 years. That's what it's all about. You have good days, you have bad days, but at the end of the day, we keep grinding to stay positive, and, it's working out. It's working out. So Ducks over 5.5, that cashed out. Wings and Kings over 6. I thought we were going to lose that one, but we cashed that out. Really good. That was a good winner last night. Avs first period over 1.5 against the Isles, that cashed out. Jackets over 6.5, that cashed out. Oilers -1, that cashed out. And then the Wild over 6 was a push. Couldn't get one more goal by the Wild. Are you kidding me? So especially because Markstrom has been giving up goals as of late, about on average between 3 and 4 goals on average in the last few games. So I figure with the Wild offense, they could have scored maybe 2 or 3. At least 2, at least 3. Wild is good offensively, but 5-1 final, couldn't get there, but we pushed. We'll take the push. So 8-2-1 overall with a plus 5.9 overall unit evening. My NHL season record right now: 554 wins, 485 losses, and 21 pushes. Gives me a grand total of plus 61.55 units overall. We are over that 60 unit mark. We are over 100 units from that massive bloodbath that we had back in November. I know I keep talking about it, but it's just, this is what happens when you grind and you're transparent to your fans out there. You're true to your word. That's what makes you a good capper. Okay, I'm not going to call myself a great capper because I'm not there yet, but I'll consider myself pretty decent, pretty good, because I'm transparent. We were down 42 units in November. We rocked that out. Now we're over 100 units since November, and I couldn't be any happier. So those that have been following me since then, getting your money back plus some. I mean, it's been such a great run, and I love to announce I am now over 100 units since then, since that debacle a few months ago, and it's nice. It's nice to see, and like I said, I can't thank anybody else than the fans out there keeping my head on my shoulders and my feet moving and grinding. So I appreciate that. Thank you. This is why I do this show. So, but on that note, sit back, relax. Give me a 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, let's get into hockey. 4 games tonight on the air. So sit back, relax, grab your lunch or a cup of Joe, and I'll be back in 2.
Twelve Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12-ounce sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120Z and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sportsbook. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Wednesday Hump Day edition, March 2nd, 2022 edition of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete, like always, and we're here on 12-ounce sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Hope you're all having a great Wednesday, getting closer to the weekend. Nice weather on the way. Can't wait. I'm ready for summer. Let's get that weather rock and rolling. But this show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account today. Use that promo code 12ounce, 120Z. They'll match your first deposit up to 125%. You got Zingo TV, channel 761. It's a free app. Download it. Flip over to channel 761. You'll be seeing this beautiful face live on 761. Simple as that. Now I'm just playing. Amazon.com. 12-ounce sports is a website out there. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. And 12-ounce sports store. Don't forget to check it out. There's a bunch of Pete's Power Plays apparel out there. Get yours today. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, tank tops for the summertime. I know we're getting to that warm weather. You want a tank. Nothing better. Colors, sizes. I have women's apparel. I have babies apparel. Whatever you may need to get through the rest of the winter, because listen, it's March. We're ready to rock and roll. March Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to rock and roll. About two weeks until the tournament starts from this coming Friday. Man, I can't wait. I'm ready for the tournament. It's like my second Christmas. That's what college basketball is all about. I love it. But we're not talking about college basketball. We're talking about NHL. This is what the show's all about. Hockey betting, leans, analysis, any sort of angle that you want. Those, obviously, if you missed out from the previous segment, 8-2-1 last night on the ice with a plus 5.9 units overall. Almost 13 units up this week so far between Monday and last night. So let's keep the fire going. Let's keep it lit. That's what we all want to do. So here we go. 4 games tonight on the ice, and let's kick it off. Short and sweet tonight. The Buffalo Sabres at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Over or under is at 6.5 tonight. At minus 110. Not too bad. Over 6 is at minus 150 on DK. I don't do anything more than like minus 130 to minus 135 when it comes to buying that half a goal. But this is too sketchy for me. So the 6.5 is a good spot. Toronto comes in minus 420 on the money line. Absolutely absurd. And here we are. Buffalo plus 330 on the money line is a very dog time underdog tonight. Absolutely. We had dogs last night. Like I said, we cashed out the Detroit Red Wings plus 175. And we also cashed out the Anaheim Ducks plus 150 on the money line. So 2 dogs last night. Great payouts. So here we go. Toronto, 19-5-1 at home this year. 10-15 in the last 25 at home, covering the puck line. And 6-3-1 in their last 10 with the overs here. And like I said, 80% of the public money is on the Leafs here tonight at that whopping minus 420 money line spot. Buffalo comes in here 8-16-4 on the road this year, 14-14 on the road, covering the puck line in the last 28, and 7-2-1 in their last 10 with the over. So obviously the over is the trend here tonight. not a lot of love at all for Buffalo. I can't be surprised. So I like the over 6.5 in this spot. Probably my only play in this spot. Over 6.5, automatically for me. Toronto is due to let loose at some point and score 5 or 6 goals. This could be the night, and Buffalo is good for about a goal or so, maybe 2. But I think we get there. 6.5 tonight. Give me the over. I like the first period over, 1.5 as well, and the over 2 at plus 115. You can get plus odds there as well. So there you go. First period over 1.5. That's at minus 155. That's what I got it last night. It's at minus 165 now. Maybe too juicy for my liking with that. But hey, like I said, I live dangerously, so I will take the first period over 1.5. And over 2 is at plus 115. Solid odds there. I think we get there. Give me 3 goals in the first period. Both teams to score as well at plus, I believe, 160. Good number there. Good value, too. Something to consider. Something to definitely consider between these two teams here. And like I said, Toronto is just unbelievable. Especially at home, that's too much to be given up. Even the puck line's a little too juicy for me. So maybe consider Toronto with a Nashville Predators parlay tonight. We'll see. You're probably not getting much value out of it. So over 6.5, first period over 1.5, and the over 2. You can actually also consider Toronto team total over 3.5, maybe even 4. I expect them to get there tonight and let loose against a very terrible Buffalo Sabres team. All right, moving on. The St. Louis Blues at the New York Rangers. Over under here is at 5.5. Rangers. This is more of a pick 'em game, honestly, than anything else. St. Louis at minus 110. On the money line, you have the Rangers at plus 100, even money. 50-50 each way. Public money is on each side of this game here tonight. Very tough game to cap for sure. Over-unders at 5.5. St. Louis, as of late, has been scoring. They've been scoring very, very, very good lately. I believe in the last 5 games, on average, they've scored about 4.2 goals in their last 5 games, combined in the last 5 games, I want to say. So, you figure 4 goals here. Rangers haven't really been scoring. I believe they scored, on average, in the last 5, 2 goals combined in the last I think they scored 10 goals in their last 5 games, so 2 goals on average. To me, that's 6. And we have a 5.5 right here. This could be a low-scoring game. Don't get me wrong. Wednesday night rivalry game. You could just, this is going to be a good game between 2 teams that are in the playoffs, should be in the playoffs. Very good back-and-forth teams. Solid goaltending, too, as well, as long as you get, Shesterkin in net. Georgiev has been okay. Not the greatest, but keeping the Rangers in games. But here we go. Rangers, 17-5-1 at home this year. 11-14 in the last 25 at home, covering the puck line, and 3-7 in the last 10 with the overs. So obviously the unders are a big trend in this game here tonight. St. Louis comes in 13-8-2 on the road, solid. 14-11 on the road in the last 25, covering the puck line, and 4-4-2 in the last 10 with the overs. So, like I said, St. Louis has been scoring almost 4.5 goals in the last 5, on average in the last 5 games. I think the Heaters continue here. Then, like I said, don't get me wrong. This could be an under game, 3-2 sort of game. But give me the over. I think we're gonna have a good game here tonight. It very well could be a good, nice. It's like a solid. I know they don't play in the same conference, but this is like a nice battle, like a playoff game to me. Like the atmosphere is real, especially in MSG. And I like give me the Rangers money line plus 100. If you keep shopping around, you can probably get plus 105. But I like the Rangers here, plus 100. No, nothing against the St. Louis Blues here. They've been playing extremely well as of late. But I just like the Rangers here in this spot. Give me them at plus 100 on the money line. And I like the over 5.5. Again, the only way the Rangers can keep up with the Blues scoring is by scoring goals themselves. Whether we see a 4-3 sort of game or a 3-2 sort of game, it's just they got to keep up. Rangers got to keep up with the way the Blues have been scoring as of late. So Rangers money line, I'm on them tonight, and the over 5.5. And what should be a really good game here tonight, of course, in MSG. Okay, the nightcaps that we have coming up here. We have the LA Kings at the Dallas Stars. We go to Dallas. Over-under is at 5.5. Dallas, minus 150 on the money line. You have the LA Kings here at plus 130. Solid dog value here for the Kings tonight, those that are interested. You just don't know what Dallas Stars team we will get tonight. That's the thing. But at home, they're spectacular at home. 19-7-1 at home this year, 14-13 covering the puck line in their last 27 at home, and 3-6-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Now, you have excuse me here. They have the Kings coming into town plus 130 on the money line. 15-6-4 for this young, talented Kings team. Extremely well on the road. They're playing good hockey. And then even the puck line, 18-8 in their last 26 on the road. Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. And 8-2 for the Kings in the last 10 with the overs. Again, another game that has a good, solid playoff Western Conference playoff game. I mean, has every movement possible. 75% of the public money is on the Dallas Stars tonight. That's a lot. That's a lot to me, considering that the Kings are playing extremely well on the road. They're 18-8 on the road covering the puck line, and you're telling me that they're plus 130 dogs on the road? I mean, something doesn't add, something doesn't give. I'm not sure. I know Dallas is great at home, but you're not sure what Stars team is going to show up. We're due for at least a dog winner tonight. I'm going to go with the LA Kings tonight. Money line, plus 130, given to me right now. It's great value for a great team on the road. That's just a lot of too much respect for Dallas there tonight. Yeah, I'm on the Kings. Kings money line, plus 130. I like the Kings puck line as well, plus 1.5. Again, the way that they've been covering it, it's hard to not take that. So give me that plus 1.5 spot as well. I like the under 5.5. I like the under 5.5 in this game as well. Granted, I know the Kings are 8-2 in their last 10 in favor of the over, but they're in Dallas. Okay, if it was in LA, I'd consider the over. But since this game's in Dallas, I feel like there's a lot of unders when Dallas is at home. So under 5.5, Kings, Stars, and the Kings on the money line plus Kings money line plus 130, and that puck line at plus 1.5. I mean, can't go wrong. Great value for a really solid road team, and that's where I stand with this game. Kings, Stars, there you have it. All right, and last but not least, you have the Nashville Predators visiting the Seattle Kraken. Over under here is at 5.5. Nashville minus 190 on the money line. Very, very heavy favorite. Seattle plus 165 on the money line. 80% of the public money is in favor of the Nashville Predators. That's where I side as well tonight. A little bit of movement though. Seattle opened up at plus 140, now plus 165. Like I said, so money in Nashville's direction, which again I'm not surprised whatsoever. Over/unders at 5.5. Fade the Kraken. Okay, I've been doing it. I think I've only played the Kraken 2 or 3 times this season. I lost them all. So I fade the Kraken from here on out. Never taking them again. Besides maybe a total over and under or a first period over. Seattle 9-17-3 at home, 9-20 in their last 29 at home, covering the puck line. Absolutely pathetic. And 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Nashville comes in, another solid road team, a team that's also in the playoffs too. But these are teams that they have to beat. Seattle's done; they have nothing to fight for. But these are crap teams that Nashville, or just teams in general, that are fighting for a playoff spot, that are in the playoffs, to basically take control and get that win, that easy win that they should. I mean, nothing's easy in the NHL. But Nashville, 15-9-2 on the road this year, 19-9 in their last 28 games covering the puck line. Unbelievably good. And 6-4 in the last 10 with the overs. This is trending over for me. I like the over 5.5 in this game. I think we get there tonight. Give me the first period over 1.5 goals as well. I believe we get there as well. Seattle was good for about a goal or two. But this is Nashville's game to lose. I mean, they should demolish the Kraken here tonight. Give me a 5-2 sort of game. But I'm on the Preds, -1 and -1.5. I expect them to take care of business against this Kraken team. A game that they should easily win. They should easily win this game here tonight. And there you go. Now, like I said, these teams are again playing for basically faith at this point, respect, like the Kraken. But this is a game where, like I said, Nashville has to take control of this game. They're scoring, they're playing good, playing really good road hockey too. So there you go. Preds, -1, -1.5, over 5.5 as well, and over first period 1.5 goals. Short and sweet. There you go. Maybe take the Preds team total over 3.5, something to consider when you're betting on this game here tonight. Something to consider. But there you go. Short and sweet, 4-card NHL games tonight. So let me repeat what I did. Those that are just tuning in right now and are missing out. You had the Buffalo Sabres at the Toronto Maple Leafs here tonight. Over under, like it says, at 6.5. Give me the over 6.5 in this spot here. First period over 1.5, like I said, is minus. I got it at minus 155. I know it's juicy, but I like to live dangerously. Most of my first period over 1.5s are that juicy too. So take it. I mean, I love it. I love the first period over in this one as well. Over 2, like I said, at plus 115. Another solid play. I think both teams get there. Both teams will score, I believe, is at plus 160. Great value as well if you think Buffalo can score in the first period. It's possible, and I think they will. Give me a 1-1 or a 2-1 sort of game. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling about this. Toronto should have no problem winning this game here tonight. Puck line to me, though, is not worth it. Maybe Toronto in some sort of parlay with Nashville. Probably my most confident parlay tonight. Probably not getting much out of it. If I were to check this out right now for you guys with the parlay, because I do have to do this real fast. Give me a couple seconds. Team total over 3.5 for the Leafs is quite juicy as well. I mean, they should definitely get there. But if you think about, Toronto Maple Leafs puck line's at minus 165 for minus 1.5. That's not worth it to me at all. But if you want to parlay Predators Leafs, you're getting plus 100. Okay, you're getting even money. That's a good parlay right there. I might rock that out tonight. Plus 100 for a Leafs Preds moneyline parlay. Something to consider. I mean, you don't have to take it. I know it's juicy. I know it's tacky. I know it's chalky. But if you want something to consider moneyline wise, Toronto Nashville plus 100 is your moneyline parlay of the night right there. Short and sweet there. But that's it for that. Over 6.5. Over first period 1.5 or 2 goals. I lean those two as well. Both teams have scored. Probably your value play for tonight as well. I think Buffalo does get one in the first period. And that's how we are. That's how it's going to be. St. Louis and the Rangers. Rangers money line, okay, plus 100, plus 105. I like the over 5.5 here as well. Blues have been scoring a little bit over 4 goals on average in their last 5 games. Rangers about 2. So I mean, as long as we get some goals tonight, I like the over 5.5. Small lean on that play though. This game in general, I may or may not even have these on my list tonight. But again, I do this show for you guys every game, every lean, every angle, every bet, how I feel. So that's why, that's what I'm leaning with. Rangers money line plus 100, plus 105, over 5.5 goals there in MSG. LA Kings, Dallas Stars. Kings money line plus 130 and the puck line plus 1.5. I favor the Kings big time in this game here tonight. Under 5.5 as well. I think we see a nice little tight playoff atmospheric game in Dallas tonight. Under specifically because we are in Dallas. If we were in LA, I would say over because the Kings are 8-2 in the last 10 in favor of the over. And Dallas has been about 6-3-1 on the unders in their last 10. So they're in Dallas. And I like the under 5.5 in the spot. But give me the Kings. I mean, 15-6-4 on the road, 18-8 covering the puck line on the road as well in the last 26. This team is hot. They're playing good. Young, talented team. LA Kings fans should be happy with what they have been seeing so far this season. And Kings. Give me the Kings. Kings money line, Kings puck line plus 1.5, and the under 5.5. And last but not least, like I said, Nashville, Seattle. Give me the over 5.5 in this spot. And the first period over 1.5. You can get that at $1.25. $1.30 on DK right now. I think we get 2 goals. And I'm all over the Preds. Preds -1, Preds -1.5. Predators -1.5 is at plus 145 right now. And it looks like the over 5.5 is at plus 105. So a little bit of value for those that are considering taking this game here tonight. Plus 105 with the over 5.5. Give that to me. And Preds -1.5 is at plus 145. Great value in these games here tonight, honestly, especially with this one. But I think Nashville should take care of business. That's how it should be. Kraken aren't even going to make the playoffs. These are games that Nashville have to win, and started out by beating the Kraken. So all in all, over 5.5, over first period 1.5. Preds -1 and -1.5. And again, if you want to have a moneyline parlay, Leafs, Preds, moneyline parlay plus 100. There you go, short and sweet, and there you go. I'm out of time. There's my Wednesday card. I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. Stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.